Welcome guys to my new video. My dear technician, check this out. One of my technician brought this phone to me. Check this out, my dear technician. Right here you can see we have a lot of flux right here, and from the look of things here you can see that they have tried to work this phone but not working. My dear technician, one of my fellow technicians brought this phone to me. According to him, he told me that the phone is not turning on. So I asked him some question. What happened to the phone? According to him, he told me that the phone was doing on and off, on and off. So during the process of repairing, the phone stopped working. So I collected the phone and started working on it. Check this out. I checked the VBAT. I read in reverse. It's reading. The reading is perfect. No error. I read normal. It's reading perfectly. No short. So I proceed. The next thing is for me to remove the PCB. Check this out. So this is the PCB. Right here you can see we have a lot of paste right here. So you use paste trying to fix it, but not working. From the look of things here, the paste is used is not recommended. I don't like this paste that is using. And from the look of things here, you can actually see that he overheats ICs. So maybe some IC may not actually work again. I don't really know till I start working on it. Okay. So I will start with power IC. I have to check power IC, very important. And if you check here, you will see that most of these IC have glue. So there's glue under the IC. My dear technician, with that time wasted, let's start the video. But before I start the video, you can see that I'm actually cleaning the PCB. I want to clean the old paste, the flux out from the PCB before I start. You can see I actually tried to clean, but we still have some remains on the board. So let's start our work. The first thing, I use my DC power supply. I set it to 4.2 volts and the amps, I use 2 amps. You can see that voltage is flowing in. The next thing is for me to read the trigger voltage. Right here you can see 3.6. It's very low. We're supposed to have 4.1. You can say try to turn on the phone. Check this out. You can see there's no amp consumption. You're supposed to have amps consumption, but there's no amps consumption, meaning that something is actually wrong with the power IC. My dear technician, the power IC is not working. I think be due to overheat of the IC. There are some mixed solder balls, or anyway the power IC is not good. So I'm going to just replace it. Okay, I'm going to replace it because I don't want this video to take long. So I'm going to just replace it and put new one, and we proceed. While trying to remove the IC, let me answer some of your questions. You may ask, Father Joe, can we remove it and reball and mount it back? Will the phone turn on? Will the IC work? The answer is yes and no. Sometimes you may remove it and reball and mount it back, the IC is still not working. Yes, it's because the IC is not working internally. I mean, the IC was damaged. But if the IC is still good, maybe there was mixed solder balls. I mean, during the process of the guy heating up, you know, some balls under the IC mixed up or touched together, the issue will be resolved after reboiling and mounting back to the board. As a technician, you can see that I have successfully removed the power IC perfectly without any issue. You can see that there is a glue. Check this out. We have a black glue, so you have to take your time to do this. As a technician, take your time to do this. Do not rush. Check this out. I took my time to remove the IC, so take your time to do yours. I want the phone to work, okay? If you have any question, feel free, let me know in the comment section. Desoldering this is very important, okay? You have to take your time to desolder, very important. Please take your time to desolder it very well, please. When you're desoldering, please, you have to be very careful. If you desolder one place for a very long time, I'm sure you know what will happen. There will be a rupture pad. So please, when you're desoldering, make sure that you're using a correct temperature, good temperature. I'm sure you understand my point. Use good temperature so that you will not rip off any part. Check this out. You can see I take my time to do it and I clean it very, very well. My dear technician, if you want to know the type of chemical that I am using, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll help you. I'll write the name. And if you want me to show you the picture, I will show you the picture of the chemical that I'm using to clean the PCB. Check this out. So right now I want to mount the new power IC. Check this out. You can see I apply small flux and right here is our new power IC. Check this out. Make sure you set it very well. If you don't set it, there will be an error after mounting. So make sure you set it very well. Please take your time to do this. Don't rush. Take your time to do this. I always said it in most of my videos. Take your time to do it. Do not rush. Take your time to do it. You can see I take my time to do it. I want you to take your time to do it. You can see that I'm blowing right now. I'm using the correct temperature. So make sure that you're using the correct temperature to heat the IC. If you want to learn temperatures, you can let me know in the comment section and I will help you. Check this out. I'll be done, I'll be done, I'll be done. Check this out. I'm done. My dear technician, I am done. The next thing is for me to try turning on the phone. My dear technician, check this out. I want to turn on the phone for you guys to see. Live proof. If you have any question, feel free. Let me know in the comment section. Check this out. By the technician, I pray that the phone should turn on, because if the phone is not turning on, it may be due to overheat of the previous person that was actually working on the phone. So let me turn on the phone now so that we can see what will happen. I trigger and you can see that there is sign of live, guys. There is sign of live. Let me plug it again and try. There is sign of live. Want to ready go. Oh my goodness. Here you can see 126. My dear technician, it stocks right here. 126, it stocks right here. My dear technician, this is a RAM issue. From the reading, we can see that there is a RAM issue. So the only thing I will do right now is for me to contact the owner, and if the owner say yes, I should proceed, because before I start work like this, we talk price. If the owner agree, then I'll proceed and change the RAM and proceed with the repair. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Shai Shang. I'm sure you're shocked right now because you don't know what I just speak. Okay, I'm actually speaking Chinese. I know Chinese, so that's why I use Chai Chang. Chai Chang means bye. So thank you. Chai Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye for now. I love you all.